Welcome to another purchase video. I've literally just shot the video for the original package that's on the right. I don't know which order they're going to be uploaded in because I haven't done it yet. So I don't know whether you've seen them or not, so I'm not going to bring them in and wreck it for people who haven't seen it. This is the second purchase video I'm doing today. This just come from the post. This first parcel I'm going to do first. I did the bigger one last time, but I'm going to do the smaller one this time first. That's because this card in here is actually, if I've got the right card, for my personal collection. It's always what you want to see, isn't it? You always want to see that. Although we didn't seal it up, but that's fine. I have Erica's Clefable Gem Mint 10 first edition. It's actually my first new label as well, and they do look pretty nifty. I'm looking forward to receiving my cards back. I've got 3 orders out there at the moment, including 2 customer orders, and customers even included in my first order. So that'd be good to get them back really in these new cases. But yeah, they feel pretty good. I don't think they're that much different. I think we're literally looking at the label here. The thickness doesn't seem to be any bigger. But there's a nice space where you can see the condition of the card. But anyway, that was quite a cheap pickup really, and I thought, well, I need it, so I bought it. Might give you a hint of what's in here. This is the first full set I've bought in quite a while, to be honest. Full set, first edition sets are just rapidly rising in price all the time, which is a bit unfortunate. But that's because the cards are rising in price, so you can't have one without the other. If everyone could buy them dirt cheap and then sell them on for massive profit, it wouldn't be sustainable. Okay, what should we do? They seem quite nicely packed. Let's go through these like that. So the old elastic band and top loader. Sorry, I forgot there was a camera in here apart from speaking. Top loader trick, which I'm cool with. I'm just going to flick through these. I'm not going to hold on to them too long. Never owned this set in its entirety. I do now. Oh yes, I do. And then they're just the energies. We'll just pick a random card. Take a look at the back. Yeah, pretty minty. I mean, that's not going to get a Gem Mint 10. Neither's that one. Let's just try and find one that looks minty. Ooh. Give me a second, guys. Of course, these ones don't particularly matter. We're looking more at the holofoils. Yeah, these. See, these look like they've been picked through, or they've just been stored badly. One or the other. By picked through, I mean people have already gone through their single cards they already had, basically. And they've chosen to sell the ones that didn't look as good, which is completely fine as long as you don't mention that. But he did mention near mint to mint, pack pulled, so that would be a lie. On current form, I did pick this up for a great price though, so we'll have to see the holofoils to see whether or not this investment was worthwhile. Keep looking through the artwork though. That's what you guys are really here for. I've never seen those. Never seen that one. That's a great card. Let's just check condition of that. Just not good. Not good. I don't know how they've been stored. It doesn't look great at the moment though. That's a Primus Abra. Oh, Drowsy. Look at that. That's pretty cool. You know, I'm fine with the condition if the condition of the holofoils is a bit better. And then I'll just keep these in a binder. I mean, I've got plenty of first edition sets in binders. And this will just be adding to it. That's pretty cool with the cipher locked up there. And then the City Gyms, of course. I did used to have a few of these cards in my childhood. Let me just check again. Yeah, they've all got little nicks on them, haven't they? Yeah. And then we go to the rares and the uncommons, I believe. As I say, though, these first edition sets are getting so hard to pick up. They're either ridiculously expensive or they aren't in the conditions really that you would like. It's becoming a lot harder to get minty sets for decent prices, really. Yeah, again, not top. Gloom, Oddish, Weeping Bell. It's always cool going through full sets like this, though. You get to see artwork you don't really get to see as often. Or at least I don't get to see it. That's a cool Haunter. I've not really seen that one. Charmander, Growlithe, Ponyta, Tauros, Vulpix, Geodude, Mankey, Onix. Look at that Onix. Wicked. Boring Rhyhorn. And then a really cool Sandshrew, that one. Let's just pick out a slot. Yeah, again, yeah, plenty of nicks, which would tell me that's probably going to be the state of the holofoils, which is a shame, but let's just have a look. I am obviously going for the Gym Heroes first edition set. I was kind of hoping this was going to take a few cards away from that, but I'm not so sure as now. Go to the rares first. That's a really cool Onix. I've never seen that. See, that's pretty minty, to be honest. The other problem is these sleeves seem quite old. That means they've picked up quite a lot of dust and just fragments lying around, so the cards never look so clean. So basically, I'll go through grab the minty ones and put them into new. That's an iconic card, really, isn't it? The Rocket Snorlax. Big nick up the top left. And put them into new sleeves. And then if they're that's a really cool Kangaskhan. Big nick on the top, though. What about you? Yeah, nicks galore. So it all depends. Oosh. Right. Last lot. Blaine's Moltres. Let's take a bit more time on these. Yeah, a lot of whitening at the bottom here. Condition on the top isn't great either. I'm going to say an 8. Brock's Rhydon. Pretty clean, actually. I'd be minimally expecting a 9 off that. Erica's Clefable. Let me just check for. Okay. Not a lot of problems with that card. Okay, a bit better again. So I would say that's a mint 9 minimum, really, which is a bit of a shame, considering I've just got this guy. So if that gets a 10 as well, that'd be a bit annoying. We've got the Dragonair. I've also already got this one in 10. Again, I'd probably say mint 9 on this one. This one's not going to get gem. It's a mint 9 card. Erica's Vileplume. Yeah, decent card again. The holofoils so far are actually in better condition than the rest of the set, to be fair. LT Surge's Fearow. I do need this guy. Big nick on the right though. Big nick on the top right. That's maximum mint 9 on that one. That looks pretty minty though, the Magneton. Yeah, that minimum mint 9 for that. Maybe a gem. Let me go to Seadra. Yeah, a lot of whitening on the bottom left and on the side. Yeah, probably near min 8. Missed his Tentacruel. Gem, I would suggest. Or Rocket's Hitmonchan. Nick on the top right. And Nick, is that a Nick on the bottom right? No, just on the top right, so probably a 9. Rocket's Moltres. There we go, that's what I wanted to see. Really clean. Really clean. A bit of white dots actually on the right hand side. But I don't know if that would stop it from getting the gem. Yeah, clean card, clean. Let's not damage you. Rocket's Cypher. I've already got the gem in this. Good job, really. Sabrina's Gengar. This is probably one of the harder ones to get. Basically all holofoil there. In the Japanese version, you had Graves here. But it's just like a blank space with this English version. No, that looks pretty good, actually. It could be worse. Like I say, I just think this is a normal guy who probably when he was younger collected the set. I don't think he's trying to, or, you know, do me over. I just think he hasn't been in the Pokemon world or the Pokemon collecting community. He's been a bit absent from it. He's come back with what he's got. He's seen what he's got is worth a bit of money and listed it on eBay, and that's totally fair. Of course, when you're not grading cards, the condition of them doesn't matter so much. Obviously, you want mint cards, though. Another decent looking card. I mean, I think these will all look better once you put them in new sleeves, once you put them into card saver ones, once you put them with the index tab on the back, they'll look a lot better. It's because you've got them in these old sleeves. The card's probably quite old. Let's just... Oh, the card is old. Yes, like that. You know, that looks good. That's gem from the front, isn't it? It's actually really cool artwork, to be fair. I'm actually touching this card, guys. Yeah, like if I look at it like that, I've got no complaints. That's a minimum mint 9 card. You've got a bit of whitening maybe up on the top right, top left. But I mean, you're talking specs. You're really talking specs. So, I don't even want to put it back into this old farty thing. We got any new ones? Yeah, we do. Give me 1 second. If I've taken it out, there's no point putting it back into it, is there? Yeah, so straight away, there is a difference. It's in the new sleeve. It looks cleaner. To be honest, guys, if you are sending to PSA, you're sending either through my service or you're sending direct to PSA, I would suggest using new sleeves. Do anything to make the cards look better, to acquire those higher grades. There you go. Little tip off a PSA Professional Pro. Then a Misty first edition. I love this card. I don't know anyone who doesn't, to be honest. A lovely holographic, quite simple in artwork, but it gets to the point. But you've got a massive nick on the top left, and some little nicks on the top right. Mint 9, you know. And the Rocket's Trap. Yeah, another decent looking card. Again, probably not going to get the gem because of the whitening at the bottom here. But yeah, that is the Gym Heroes first edition set. Again, I picked it up for a very good price, really. I can't complain too much. He has delivered by sending all of the cards, first edition, and they all look pretty good. It would be quite difficult to Obviously, any gems I get, I'm going to keep in the collection, but it'd be quite difficult not to get back my cost on these cards. So it seems like a semi-decent purchase. But anyway, guys, that is that for the moment. I'm going to go put this on my PSA's, what do they call it, set register, or registry. Put this guy on, and I'm quite happy with these Gym Hero sets as well. I'm going to get these into card saving ones and probably send them off into grading this month or next month, not sure yet. But anyway, guys, thanks very much for tuning in, and I'll see you soon.